I've done everything that I can, but the bank is adamant this time. If we don't get the $50,000 payment in 7 days, we'll foreclose on the garage.
You'd really do that to me?
It's not me, it's the bank.
You are the bank, Werner.
To you, I am. The truth is, I'm just a lowly account executive. And if I give you another extension, they will fire me.
You could find another job, but this garage is irreplaceable.
Do you really expect me to sacrifice my career for you?
You would if you really cared about me.
You know that I do. But I've done everything that I can. I'm sorry, Katie. It isn't anything personal.
Everything about this garage is personal to me. My father built it, my brother died for it. It's not just a garage, Werner.
Maybe that's a problem.
So, how'd it go with the bank?
It went great. They were impressed by my business plan and seduced by my charm. I managed to reconsolidate the debt and work out a new payment schedule with them.
Thought you did that last month.
And I did it again this month.
Listen, the guys are getting hungry, so I thought it would be a great idea if we had a couple of pizzas delivered.
It's a great idea, Schmitty. Let's have some fun with the pizza guy.
I don't understand what you're so upset about, officer.
It's detective. And the sidewalk is where the people go. That's where the cars go. That's why we call them streets.
Yeah, but the cars aren't going, so I had to use the sidewalk.
You could have killed someone.
Yeah, only if it was someone too stupid to move out of the way. So I would have been doing our species a favor by taking the idiot out of the gene pool. Think of it as natural selection.
Do you want me to write you up for a traffic violation?
Well, if that's what gets you off. And judging by the way you've pressed and starched that shirt, I'd say that it does.
Don't push it, lady.
Pushing it is what makes life fun. You ought to try it sometime. Oh, damn.
She thinks she owns the world.
She does.
What, just because she's young, rich, and she looks hot?
What else is there?
I need a tow truck. And an espresso.
You were 3 minutes late delivering that last pie.
What kind of jerk calls to complain about a pizza that's 3 minutes late?
The kind who wants something for free, which is everybody on earth. That's 2 pies you've cost me this month.
They didn't cost you anything, Sal. You took them out of my paycheck.
One moment, please. If you're late one more time, you won't have a paycheck. You've got 15 minutes left to deliver these. You think you can make it?
I can do it hopping on 1 foot.
Go, 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 faster, faster, oh, turn around, don't move.
All units, robbery in progress. Suspects are armed and dangerous. Suspects were last seen driving north on Leipziger Straße.
Try not to go too fast.
Shit, it's the cops. Do something, man.
I'm doing it.
Slow down.
I don't want to lose them, sir.
It's better than crashing.
You won't. Shit, there's two of them! They're right on our ass! Come on!
Not so fast.
Oh, hell! Move your ass, gonna be late!
Slow down. Watch the car!
You trying to get us killed?
I'm trying to catch the guy in front of us. It's the same thing.
That's it!
Pull over.
Yes, sir. What the hell?
Oh, 1 minute, 10 seconds late. Thank you for the free pizza.
You wouldn't, would you? It was your cars that slowed me down? With all the cars you had on the road, you could have picked up the pizzas yourself.
But then they wouldn't have been free.
Nice ride.
Oh, it's my husband's. It's drunk. Didn't get me where I was going.
She hasn't been driven in a while.
No, she hasn't.
It's a tragedy. It's a high-performance vehicle. It needs to be driven hard and fast. All the time.
What he means is that when the car sits for a long time, the rubber hoses and seals start to leak, the bearings get rusty, and the fluids go bad.
I know what he means.
Well, it's important to have tight seals and well-lubricated pistons.
Is it? And how would you know?
I've looked under a couple of hoods.
My guys are starving and their pizza's getting cold. Shouldn't you be delivering them their food? Here, keep the change.
Thanks for the advice, pizza man.
Anytime. You got my number.
Most likely it's something simple like old gas clogging up the fuel filter or a weak battery, but whatever it is, Mrs. Devereaux, we can have it ready for you to pick up tomorrow afternoon.
You're the mechanic?
I'm not wearing this outfit as a fashion statement.
Of course you are. But that's not why he's wearing his. By the way, he might notice you if you reminded him that you're a woman.
I don't need to be noticed. I'll call you with an estimate before we do the work.
Don't bother. Just fix it.
Bitch. Do you really think you have a shot with that woman?
Why not?
Because she's married and rich. Women like her are social climbing leeches who only want men who can take care of them. And you are just a pizza delivery guy.
To help me change my life. Let me race for you.
You can't even deliver a pizza on time.
I'm the best. You give me the keys to the Ford and 5 minutes of your time, and I will take you on a ride that will curl your hair.
I can't. My little cousin is still hacking the custom VCU and calibrating the timings.
Little?
You're younger than me, Raynor. That's what I meant. Not everything a woman says is a reflection on your manhood.
Oh, yes, it is.
Grow up.
Okay. I prefer the American car, but just this one to lower my standards and take the Subaru.
It has a driver.
But when the Ford is ready, you're gonna need someone to drive it, and I'm that guy. Let me prove it to you.
Are you sure that you can handle a vehicle that doesn't have a kickstand?
The moped! Oh,
I need this car out on the street winning races. Doesn't make me any money while it's here in the garage.
If I get it fixed today, can I race it for you?
Where's the pizza delivery guy now, you? Raynor, you don't have your license. You're lucky that I let you park the car. Your mother would come back from Canada and kill me if she knew I even did that.
Mum wouldn't come back to Germany unless her fourth husband divorces her, and there was a fifth one ready for her here to marry.
Cars are like women, kid. Give them too much to drink doesn't necessarily make them run fast and loose. They just get drunk, throw up all over you, and fall asleep afterwards.
So you're saying the air fuel mixture's too rich? But you're wrong.
Says who?
Look at the stats. It shows that the timing, fuel pressure, manifold temperature, oil pressure, and the RPMs are all perfect.
Listen, who's the mechanic around here? You or the computer?
I am.
Then start acting like one. A real mechanic looks, feels, listens. What this car is saying to you, by puking up fuel vapor, is that it would run a lot better if you would lean the mixture out. Here, try a piece of my software.
Why don't you get started writing those reports?
What are you going to be doing?
I'll be in the library doing some reading.
Excuse me, sir. But are you leading the investigation into the robbery on the cafe today?
Right now I'm trying to investigate this Streusel, but I'm being interrupted.
Oh, I was part of the pursuit.
You must be the rookie who's riding along with Heinrich Bleach.
Yes, sir. May I ask you a question? Why would someone go to so much trouble to rob a cafe? I mean, it's small change.
The front for Wilhelm Stang's money laundering operation. Stang has been running the gambling racket in this territory since I was a kid.
Wouldn't robbing him be suicide?
Not if you think you're bigger and badder than he is. I'm guessing that he was hit by a gang working for Gregor Gargolov. A mobster from the Ukraine is trying to muscle his way into Stang's territory.
Do you think you'll make an arrest?
Everyone who was working at the cafe fled before we arrived. So, we have no victims, no witnesses who saw the robbery, and no evidence that it even occurred. What's the point of trying?
Because 2 officers were injured in the pursuit.
I feel for them, but I've got real cases to work on that have actually got a shot at closing.
Well, what if you could close this one?
I'd probably get bumped up a rank for pulling it off. Which should tell you something about what a dead end this one is.
I'd like to help. I mean, think of me as extra manpower, day or night. Any grunt work you need, so I'm your man.
There is something that you could do for me that would really push this case forward.
Yes, sir.
Let me finish my goddamn lunch in peace.
Devil is in the lead coming into the second stretch.
How much money do you have in play on this race?
Everything I've got left. 500 to buy in, then another 1,000 on bets.
That's everything.
It costs a lot to maintain and trick out our 2 cars. More than we earn doing tune-ups and oil changes.
Then why do you do it?
Well, anybody can service an engine and rotate tires. Finding the soul of a car and unleashing it? Well, that's art. It also costs a lot. If I don't come up with 50 grand in 6 days, the bank will take the garage.
6 days? How are you going to do that?
By being out here for every race, gambling on our drivers. I am only telling you this because we're family. and to fire you up to get that Ford fixed. But if you breathe a word of this to anybody in the garage, I will beat you to death with your laptop.
Thought the garage was family.
That's different.
If it was, then you wouldn't be fighting so hard to keep it. How much can we win today?
4, maybe 5,000. Depends on how much is in the pot.
And if we lose?
We sell the Ford and the Subaru tomorrow.
The Subaru can drive.
Anybody can drive. Find me someone that can race.
Hey, sir, here's extra cheese. Just the way you like it, Thor. Good boy. Good boy.
And the winner is the Blue Leather from Cars Garage. Your Phantom driver's got to lose one of these days.
Want to bet?
Always. Hey, Wolf. Hey, you coming to race or take a nap? Okay, who wants to take Wolf on? Come on, there's got to be somebody out here with some balls.
I didn't order a pizza. Well, maybe you should. That way you cowards will have something to eat while you watch the real men race.
$500 buy-in. You got the cash?
No, but you'll stake me the money and race me anyway.
Why would I do that?
Because if you don't, it's gonna look like you're using money as a lame excuse not to race me. Everybody will know that you're afraid of losing to me. And if you're smart, you should be.
I'm gonna need some collateral.
Yeah, the car's not mine.
Oh, no shit, delivery boy.
If I win, I want your hand.
Now let's see who's a coward.
You're not serious.
I'll take that bet. Anybody who can't beat a Ukrainian dog and a godless American deserves to lose their shifting hand.
Yeah, okay. I'm in. But if I win, I want the cash and your iPod.
Okay, one at a time. Come with your money in your pocket. Get your cash out.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
did you learn to drive like that, man?
That's nothing, man. It's just a Sunday drive for a Tennessee boy like me. You should see me when I'm trying. I believe you owe me an iPod. I just hope this thing's not filled with Neil Diamond.
I wish you didn't have to sneak around.
It's already bad enough that Schmitty and Raina know what I am. Street racing is illegal. I could lose my badge if my bosses found out what I do. Or lose my life if the racers believe that I've betrayed them.
You haven't.
Yet. Some guys robbed a Bumps' money laundering operation this morning. I think the getaway driver was a street racer.
How do you know?
Well, the way you drive is unique. It's like the way you...
Fuck?
I was going to say walk. I saw Wolf use those same moves at the race today. I followed him back to a garage owned by the mobster's rival. If I can arrest Wolf and get him to turn against his boss to save himself, that it could make my career.
What's stopping you?
I can't arrest Wolf without revealing to my superiors the clues that led me to him.
So lie.
I'm very good at it.
It's because you're too straight.
Well, you didn't seem to mind a few minutes ago.
When you won't bend, even when you know that it would do you some good.
I'll just have to find another way to get the same information.
If you're so afraid of the police finding out you're a street racer, why do you do it?
I grew up in Bosnia during the war. It was anarchy. I never knew what would happen next. I never had any control over anything.
Nobody does.
I never want that kind of uncertainty in my life again. And when I'm behind the wheel of a car, there isn't any. I feel like I'm in control of everything. I experience total calm, true peace. It's like being here with you.
Because you think you can control me?
No, because I love you.
You may not have a car to race much longer.
Why, you don't like the way I drive?
No, I like it very much. But if I don't come up with 50 grand in 6 days, the bank will foreclose on the garage.
Well, there are other garages. You'll find another one.
How can you say that? There are no other garages, Eric. My mother died when I was 3. My father when I was 16. My brother when I was 19. This garage is the only thing I have left that we all shared. If I lose it, I lose them.
Well, then, you won't.
How can you be sure?
Because I will win the next race. And the one after that. And the one after that. Until you have your money.
You can't know that.
promise.
Let me show you how I drive. Did you hear that?
Well, it sounds like a car. Keep driving.
It's a BMW with a blown head gasket and a leaking radiator.
So what?
So, the car didn't have any of those problems when it was in my garage yesterday.
Hey!
Let me go!
Are you gonna hit him again?
No, I'm gonna kill him!
Cool out! I know the car looks bad, but I won the race! I had to take a little for rent, my bar tab, and some gambling debts, but the rest is yours. This is just the beginning of what I can earn for us. That's $4,000!
That doesn't even begin to cover the damage you have done to that car. Fixing it is gonna cost me the money we won in the race yesterday and much more.
It will?
Oh, yes.
Ah!
Don't!
Why not? You, huh?
Because he'll hit you back.
Well, he can try. You know, you throw a punch the same way you steer a curve. You put too much thought into it.
Yeah, and you don't think at all.
Yeah, that's my edge. That's why I'll kick your ass right here or on the road. You decide.
Here and now!
Okay, the customer is coming for a car tomorrow. What am I supposed to tell her?
What? It's just a ding. Okay, this is a garage. You can fix it. It's what you do.
It was. No.
Now, Katie, come. Oh. What's your problem? Huh? There's enough road up there for the both of us.
I don't think so.
Well, you're afraid if she sees me drive, you're gonna become a memory.
No, I'm afraid you're gonna take away the most important thing in her life.
But you? She can do better.
No, this garage. But she has to pay the bank back in 6 days or it's gone. You just put her in the hole. If you also put her out of business, I will take you down.
Major bodywork aside, he's blown a gasket, cracked the radiator, and burned the clutch.
I was hoping I was wrong. Is there anything that doesn't need to be fixed?
My cup mirror stayed intact.
Good. Maybe she'll be too busy admiring herself to notice the rest of the damage.
Oh, I don't think so.
What happened to my husband's car?
Me. There was a street race yesterday. I didn't have wheels, so I borrowed yours.
And you let him?
No, blame me. I took it.
Why?
I needed the money. And mostly I wanted to prove to Katie what I could do.
That you could wreck cars?
That I'm a damn good driver. He wouldn't give me the chance, so I took the chance myself. Okay, look. If you want to call the cops, that's fine. I'll stick around to be arrested. Otherwise, I will work off the debt by giving you whatever I earn from the races.
Are you that good?
I won yesterday.
This is what it looks like when you win?
Look at me. This is what it looks like when you win. A car can be fixed. It just takes money. You can't buy what I'm feeling.
Are these races illegal?
Anything that feels this good usually is. Hey. Let me show you.
Okay, Pizza Man, show me. Then I'll decide what happens to you.
My husband gets back in town next week. You have until then to make his car run and look like new. Or I'll shut you down.
You see? Everything's gonna work out just fine.
He's got the touch.
Go away. Go.
How's it going? And when did the training wheels come off? Yesterday. Just before I beat you. Maybe boys could shine it for me when we're done with that car.
Yeah, maybe I shine my fist with your face.
Hey, thank God you're here with those pizzas. Come in. Please. You're fast.
There's only one thing in life I do slowly.
And you haven't smoked a fine Cuban cigar, enjoyed a glass of vintage wine, or savored a gourmet meal.
Not lately, but they're on my to-do list for the week.
My wife is having a hair done and left me with the kids, who immediately invited the friends over. Now they're starving and all I've got in the house is caviar.
I hear that a lot in my line of work.
The pizza's here. My name is Gregor Gargolov, and you've impressed me.
Well, it's 30 minutes from our door to yours where it's free. That's our motto.
Talking about yesterday, I'm something of a car racing fan. I like how you drive.
Whoa, even though I beat your guy?
He's not anymore. You are.
Does he know that?
If he's smart, you knew at the moment you passed him.
Well, maybe I was just lucky.
I don't think so. If you drive for me, I provide the car, stake your races, and give you 10% of the winnings.
I appreciate the offer, Mr. Gargolov, but I think I'll just settle for $30 for the pizzas and a generous tip.
Do you mind if I ask why? Any other driver would jump at the opportunity.
Well, I guess I'm not any other driver.
That much I know. Does he look familiar to you?
Brad Pitt? Maybe Justin Timberlake?
Close. This is a police sketch of the wheelman in a failed jewelry store heist in Tennessee last year. The robbers tripped the silent alarm, they got caught. But the driver managed to elude a dozen police cars and a helicopter. Quite a feat.
What happened to him?
Nobody knows. But I have a feeling he fled to Europe.
Papa! Hurry, put his pizza on the DVD player.
Okay. I'll be right there. This is Parenthood Mike. One crisis after another. We're already on a 4th DVD player. Can you find your way out?
Yeah, I got a great sense of direction.
Good. Then I know you'll be back to see me again soon.
There had better be more to this party than a boombox, a pizza, and a couple of beers, or you are going to jail.
My line, I'll lick, I'll bite, come step to me. Keep your head up! And scream out loud. Do your thing and show 'em how. Keep it up and knock 'em down. Throw 'em up and scream out loud.
How often does this happen?
Every day somewhere in Berlin.
And the police don't notice?
No, we stick to the outskirts, keep moving, watch our backs. A rat couldn't come within a mile of this place without everybody knowing about it.
Where did you bet?
Keys to the car. Covered the buy-in and 20,000 on the line.
Do you know anything about the guys I'm up against?
The driver of the white Supra likes to ignite his nitrous on the stretches, so watch out for the afterburn.
Yeah, speed demons don't bother me. Where's the one in the turns?
Word is the woman in the RX-8 is a pro looking to make a quick score off the amateurs.
And she's in for a shock.
You sound confident.
I keep my promises.
Don't spill it. Tourist.
And what's the price?
Your opponent's buy-in, and anything else of value is willing to land this side of the finish line. But most of us would do it for nothing if the cars didn't cost so much to trick out.
So how can you afford it?
Most of us can't. That's why we gotta find someone like Katie, drive their cars, and take a percentage of what they earn betting on us.
Yeah, but it was my car you were driving yesterday. What did you have to wager then? I want to drive like that.
Stick to watching. It's exciting and a lot less dangerous.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel as good as doing it.
It's not as easy as it looks.
So teach me. Show me your moves, Pizza Man.
Would that get me off the hook with you?
Or catch you on a different one. Oh my God!
This garage is the only thing I have left that we all shared. If I lose it, I lose them.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe next time. Thank you. I hope it's in one piece. I'd rather not put any money into it before I sell it. Maybe you'd like to buy it. You have to lose eventually. The odds were against it. Every winner ends up a loser.
You're gonna need a car.
I've got one.
Not for this.
I don't see why we're wasting our time on this car.
Katie says she'd fix it. You take on a job, kid, you finish it.
She's going to lose the garage anyway.
Yeah, well, no need for her to lose her integrity along with it.
How's it coming?
Well, we're gonna need some parts. Our credit ain't good with the suppliers anymore.
We'll pay cash.
And where's that going to come from?
We'll sell the Ford.
But you can't.
We still have a week, Mrs. Devereaux.
No, it's Nicole, and you can set that job aside for now. I'm giving you a new priority. I want you to get me a street racing car.
I just happen to have one I can sell you.
Whoa, 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 I hope you're not talking about the Ford, are you?
It's a great car.
Damn right it is. That's why you can't let it go.
You have work to do. Go do it.
No, you can keep it. I'm not interested in anyone's hand-me-downs. I only buy new. And I want you to build me a car.
I don't make toys for bored trophy wives. I make cars for serious racers.
Wait. You'll be making hot dogs for a living if you don't make some serious cash right now.
Make me the ultimate modified stock car. And take out your anger by inflating the cost. I don't care what it costs, as long as the car melts asphalt.
I'll think about it.
You'll do it, because this is what you love, and you don't have any choice. Yeah, this should get you started. Call me when it's done.
Well, now you're supposed to say thank you, Mike, for saving my ass.
Get out. Don't come back.
That's not quite as appreciative as I'd hoped. I can win races for you, and you need me now more than you ever did before.
I don't want to see you in this garage again. Not even to deliver a pizza.
Fine.
You were real hard on him. All he wants to do is race. I hear it's good.
He's reckless, irresponsible, and dangerous.
So is every racer you know.
Only the ones who've died. I'm through with him. We've got a car to fix and another one to build, and only 3 days to do both if we want to save this garage, so let's get to it.
And the Ford?
We'll keep it, for now.
I'll race for you.
I'm so pleased. We're gonna make a lot of money together and have some fun too.
Wait, I'm your driver.
You still are. You'll be dropping the kids off at school and taking my wife to do her shopping. Give Mike the keys to the Supra.
No, you can keep them. I don't take anyone's hand-me-downs. If I'm gonna drive for you, Mr. Gargolov, I'm gonna need a car built to my specifications.
Okay. Let's go to my garage and talk with my mechanic. Have you ever driven a Bentley, Mike?
I haven't driven a hearse either. I'm afraid to fall asleep at the wheel.
You drive.
listening to that engine as if it's a symphony.
Well, every car sounds different. There's the leopard purr of a BMW, the volcanic rumble of a big block Chevy, the throaty rasp of an RX-8, but a car you build yourself from custom parts is even more unique. I want to remember this one. You wouldn't understand.
Onomatopoeia.
What?
It's the word for sound that evoke the image of whatever created them.
Yeah, I'm not just rich and beautiful. I have an education.
One more reason for you to hate me. How does it sound?
Like rolling thunder. Let me show you where your money went. We removed the insulation, air conditioning, window motors, basically everything that makes a car quiet and comfortable and slows it down. We lipoed nearly 1,000 pounds off this baby. To slow you down, there's 6-pot calipers up front and 4-pot on the rear with drilled rotors. Those are custom rims, but not for drifting, of course.
Of course.
We supersized the V-mount components, so both the intercooler and turbo are sweeter.
Cool.
We added new gauges and nitrous bottles. You push that red button on the dash, this car will blast past anything on the road. Gull-wing doors. They're absolutely pointless, but flashy. Thought you'd like them.
Yeah, I do. I'd like to keep the car here. I'll pay you rent.
It's your money. Speaking of which, your bill. All the parts are here.
You didn't take enough for labor.
I took what was fair.
But it won't save the garage. I could write you a check now that would solve all your problems.
I'd just be trading one debt for another. I don't want to be in debt to you.
You should loosen up. Life would be a whole lot easier.
Minutes to spare.
What are you doing here?
Bringing you the pizza that you ordered.
I didn't order any.
I did. I'm hungry. And I'm ready for my driving list.
What are we driving?
My new street racer.
Not bad. I can work with this. First rule of racing, never look back. What's behind you doesn't matter.
What if it catches up?
The gas pedal's for. Okay. Let's break this baby in. Enjoy your lunch. It's all about throttle control, braking, and steering.
What happens if I push this?
Do it. Speed will get you ahead, but it's not what wins races. It's steering and psychology. Hitting the turns, taking the inside, and squeezing past your opponent. Or making it impossible for him to pass you. That's your turn.
How's the Stang investigation going, sir?
It's not.
It is now. This is the real estate office where Stang has moved his money laundering operation.
How do you know?
The same people turn up every day with heavy gym bags. When they leave again, 20 minutes later, the bags are empty.
Doesn't mean the bags are full of cash. Maybe they're selling office supplies.
So why was this guy watching the place too? He's the getaway driver that we chased.
What were you doing watching this place to begin with?
Well, I cruised Stang's neighborhood, looking for cars I saw parked outside the cafe the day of the robbery.
You actually wrote down the license plate numbers of the cars you saw at the crime scene?
Well, I'm a detective. That's what we do. I saw those same cars parked near the real estate office and waited to see who came and went. I think Gargolov is preparing to rob Stang again.
If they are, we could be there waiting when they hit it. Arrest them all. Deal a blow to two mobsters at once.
Well, that's what I was thinking, sir.
Let me look into this. If you're onto something, I'll see if I can get authorization to put together a strike team for an around-the-clock stakeout.
Well, I'd like to be part of that team, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
There's more.
You've got a visitor.
Excuse me a moment, sir. What are you doing here?
You haven't come by, you haven't answered your phone, so here I am.
What do you want?
Give me these. I don't blame you for losing the race, Eric.
Well, I guess there must be another reason you were fucking somebody else 2 hours later. Give the keys to him.
Warner isn't a racer, he's a banker.
Well, I hope he gave you an extension on the loan or it was a wasted fuck. No, I guess he didn't.
You're following Mike?
It's my job. You see, I think he's a wanted fugitive. And if he is, I'm going to arrest him.
You can't.
What have I got to lose?
What you love.
No, I've already lost it.
I was talking about racing.
I know what you were talking about.
I never said I loved you, Eric.
You never said you didn't.
I can't be emotionally involved with a street racer.
Oh, but you could be with somebody else.
Somebody else isn't gonna die on a hairpin turn.
Somebody else is more likely to than I am.
I don't want you to go, Eric. I want you back.
I'm in your bed and in your car. It's not in your life.
That's just the way it's always been.
I don't believe that.
Believe whatever you want, but you need to race, and you don't have a car. I have one for you.
Take one more. Take one more. throttle. Steer into the turn. Steer against it. Woo! That's it, that's it! And punch the gas, drop the brake, pop the clutch. That's when you're in the turn.
But what did I do?
It was your first drift. How did it feel?
You tell me.
Punch the gas, drop the brake, and pop the clutch.
Switch my line. I'll lick, I'll bite. Come step to me tonight.
I love my husband.
I don't care.
Good.
Do your thing and show 'em how. Keep it and knock 'em down. Throw 'em up and scream out loud. Come on,
Hey, Rookie. We're on. We've got the go-ahead for 24-hour surveillance starting tonight. You in?
Absolutely, sir.
It's ready. All the stats are perfect.
It's great. I can get back to work on Mrs. Devereaux's BMW.
Are you kidding? Not missing the race. I want to see this car in action.
We're not going. We don't have a driver.
Well, what about Eric?
If he was coming, he would have been here by now.
We can't sit this one out, Katie. We only have one day left.
That's why we're selling the car tomorrow.
Can I at least take her once around the block?
Take it twice. Just don't scratch it.
So which apartment's yours?
The top.
Figures. I'd like to see it.
You can have me, but you can't have that.
I don't want to move in with you. I just want to see how you live.
But you do. But that part of my life belongs to Gustav.
You're afraid people are going to see me? That you're going to get caught?
But he knows about my needs.
Well, why isn't he taking care of them?
He does, in his way. He lets me live a life separate from his own and doesn't ask questions.
Do you?
Neither one of us expects the other to be faithful, as long as we continue to love each other. We're attached, but we are free.
Well, what about the money you spent on this car?
He doesn't care. I can spend what he gives me any way I want. He doesn't ask for an accounting.
Well, I could use $100,000 if you won't miss it.
I'm supposed to use the money on things that would make me happy.
Well, it wouldn't make you happy to give me $100,000?
Do you really want me to buy you? Would you be happy feeling like my property?
Well, it wouldn't be like that.
How do you know?
Because Gustav bought you and you're still happy. I'm sorry. That was a stupid thing to say.
Now, if you have a problem with this, say it now.
I don't. Honest.
Okay, I need you to understand something about me. My life is too safe, too secure. All the edges are dulled. And I need that edge back, to feel my heart beat like it's going to explode. To be a part of something besides this marriage. And I think I found it. But I'll never leave him. Not for anyone or anything.
I won't ask you to.
Smart man.
Raynor took the Ford and hasn't come back.
You didn't tell him you were going to sell it, did you?
Yes.
Damn! Then he's racing it.
Hey, I can get us there faster, but I only got room for one.
I'll catch up.
Oh, God. Raynor. Oh, my God. Okay. Get him up!
Put him in my car!
Okay, you're gonna be okay. Be careful with him. You're gonna be okay. I'll be right behind you.
Climb on.
All units, check in.
Station 1, clear.
Clear. Station 3, clear.
Station 4, clear.
You know, you're lucky I was able to talk the brass into letting a rookie like you come out on this with me.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You're gonna learn a lot, too. Starting with an introduction to the two most important tools of surveillance.
What is that?
A porta potty. What goes in must come out. It's great to have in the movies, too.
Hello? Which hospital? I'll be right there. I have to go.
In the middle of a steak?
It's a family emergency. Yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can. Thanks for the call. How is he?
He'll live, and that's what matters. Look, the doctor says he's going to have to tell the police about this, which means they're going to ask us questions which we don't want to answer.
I'll talk to the doctor and take his report, and I'll lose it.
Thanks.
That's the least I can do. And this was my fault. If I showed up for the race...
You and Katie were meant for each other. Neither one of you can resist taking responsibility for everything. Believe it or not, people are capable of doing stupid things entirely on their own.
I'll keep that in mind.
I sure hope so. Because you're about to be tempted to do something really stupid right now.
What's he doing here?
Mike helped me and Raynor when they needed him.
You fucking him now too.
What is it now? What are you two gonna do? Start a fist fight right here? Because that is just what I need right now. Grow up.
Where are the boy's parents?
His mother's in Canada. I'm his cousin. I'm responsible for him now.
You can see him, but only for a minute. We are about to take him into surgery.
What were you thinking?
Figured it's building a car this hard. Driving one's easy. Guess I was wrong.
You didn't have to do it.
Someone has to, or the bank takes it all.
It's just a garage.
It's our home.
We're ready for him. Please stay with me.
I can't.
Just for a little while.
No, I have to go.
I ain't going nowhere.
You will. Men in my life always leave me too soon.
Hey.
I want to see what he's got. Let him go, please.
You took a kid's hand tonight.
And tonight the kid has become a man.
A crippled man!
Every man has scars. And your friend will learn from his that you never leave an opponent in a position to come after you again. In Kiev, there are a lot of one-handed men who once knew me.
That's good advice, Mr. Gargolov. Why don't you give me the axe and I could teach this asshole the same lesson?
I would, but he's my wife's nephew.
Lucky you.
Lucky him. I like you, Mike.
Well, I'm not real fond of you at the moment.
Maybe this will change your mind. Your car is finished and ready to race.
I don't think so.
You don't like the car?
I don't like the people who work for you.
Because they remind you of who you are. You've been working for men like me ever since your mother died and left you an orphan. the only way you'll ever get what you want as quickly as you want it.
Yeah, well, my needs have changed.
You've expensive tastes in cars, in women. How long do you think it'll be before your rich girlfriend gets tired of slumming with you?
There are plenty of women who still like it cheap and dirty.
Thank God for that. So, you're just gonna go back to delivering pizzas on that cute little scooter of yours?
That's the plan.
Who are you kidding, Mike? You won't get rich that way.
I won't go to prison either.
This is an advance. Buy yourself some clothes that don't have a phone number across the back. You'll race for me. And to pay for that privilege, you also drive some getaway jobs. If you take my money out of your pocket, I'll be deeply insulted.
It's the last thing I want to do.
It certainly will be. Tomorrow, you're going to take Marcus, Klaus, and Axel to pick up some escrow documents for me. You may need to bring them back in a hurry. I'm sure you'll do fine.
You need to take a morning whiz?
No, thank you.
Good, 'cause I think this thing's almost full. I'm going to empty it. Stay vigilant when I'm gone.
Will do.
Heads up, everyone. We have a visitor.
Keep the motor running. This won't take long.
All units maintain position. Nobody moves until they come out again.
Shit!
Lock and load. We've been made! All units, move in!
Rainer came through surgery very well and is now in the recovery room.
Does that mean he'll be able to use his hand?
It'll be months before we know how much sensation and mobility he'll regain, but don't count on him ever being a concert pianist.
Appreciate what you did, Doctor. Thank you.
Go home and get some rest.
I'll tow the Ford back to the garage, okay?
I'm gonna stay here until he wakes up, and then I'll come back to the garage. Need to pack up before the bank comes tomorrow.
I'll catch you later.
I don't think so.
I saw you participate in a robbery today. I'm sure that's not the only crime you've committed.
Probably not. But how are you going to explain how you recognize me?
From reading your American arrest record.
And what were you doing looking at that?
Well, I was researching Gregor Gargolov and Associates.
And you got onto Gregor Gargolov because you were following Wolf, who you knew from all the illegal street racing you've been doing.
Prove it.
I don't have to. I'm not a cop. All I have to do is just say it to your boss, and the damage is done.
Are you threatening me?
You're the guy pointing a gun at an unarmed man.
I'm taking you in.
You can wait till after the race.
What race?
The one you're gonna win today so Katie doesn't lose her garage.
Why didn't you do it?
Because I've seen you drive. I can't win this race. You can. I'll still be a crook tomorrow. But Katie won't have a garage anymore.
This isn't over between us.
You got that right. Sweet. Doesn't get much sweeter.
Selling whole or in part. Make me an offer. It has to be today. Anything.
Thank you. I hope you brought the axe.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cut your balls up with it when I win this race.
Oh, if racing for balls and you got nothing to wager.
Save it for the race! Will you be ready in 5 minutes?
Give me a warm-up lap first.
Okay.
Try not to scratch the paint.
Is this how you race? No, this is how I win.
This is how everyone drives in Tennessee.
With our eyes closed.
I've missed you, honey.
Me too, darling. Have you been good while I've been away?
Hell no.
I want this free today.
A pizza.
There's extra pepperoni.
That's a lot of pepperoni. What do you expect from me in return?
Keep the garage open, tell the bank to go to hell, and build more kick-ass street racers.
Is that all?
Maybe let me drive one once in a while.
We'll see.
You drove away and left my man behind, Mike. That wasn't very loyal.
My only loyalty is to myself.
Some might call it cowardice.
I call it survival.
You like banging up my cars.
Wolf and I had a race. He lost more than his hand. Are you gonna shoot me for that?
I thought about it, but, accidents happen. That's life. Besides, I bet on you in the race. I won enough to give Wolf a nice casket and still have plenty of money left over.
I'm glad, Mr. Gargolov, because that means we can part on good terms. I'm done working for you.
You're an amazing driver. Thanks to you, I have no drivers left. Do you really think I'm just gonna let you go?
We're done either way.
Of all the places you could have gone, Mike, why did you come to Germany?
I like beer and hot dogs.
See you soon, Mike.
Someday, you and I will go for a drive in this car together. Nothing in front of us but the open road.
I can't wait, Daddy.
You don't have to. All you have to do is close your eyes.
You going my way?
Probably. Get in and we'll see. Thank you for what you did yesterday.
I know what you're talking about.
Don't deny it, I know it was you who saved my garage. The way you drive is unique. It's like the way that you...
Fuck.
I was going to say make love. There is a difference, you know.
Really?
Can I get a lift?
No.
Sure, hop in. If you spill any pizza in this car, I'll kill you.
Is there room for one more?
I don't usually pick up hitchhikers, but in this case, I'll make an exception.
Don't go too fast. You wouldn't want to get a ticket.
Pushing is what makes life fun. You ought to try it sometime.
Where are we going?
I don't know. But I'm glad you're coming along.
Me too, Pizza Man.
Shouldn't you be watching where you're going?
I am.